Radio Lomax, l'émission du 106.
Depuis 2008, où notre invité commençait à jouer seul dans les bars de Melbourne, sa sensibilité folk rock s'est peu à peu construite en compagnie d'un groupe, The Last Drinks, pour délivrer 5 albums studio et un live de confinement plutôt explosif. Blues cradingue, post-punk tendu, explosion noise rock et talent de singer-songwriter ont fait de Cash Savage et de ses Pistoleros un des groupes à suivre d'urgence en Australie. Preuve en est avec So This Is Love, dernier en date, sans doute l'album de rupture le plus bouleversant de ces 2 dernières années. Roule.
Radio Lomax, l'émission du 106.
Welcome.
Oh, thanks for having us.
Bonjour.
So you are Nick.
I'm Nick.
And you play.
I play the bass.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you are.
I'm Cash.
You are Cash.
And I sing.
and you sing.
Yeah.
And you play guitar.
I also play guitar, yeah.
Okay. There is a little thing I'd like to start with. Your name in French slang. Do you know what it means?
Oh, I have only just been told this. That it means like no bullshit.
Yeah, cash.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Je suis cash. It's like I'm blunt. I have no filter.
You have no future.
No filter.
Oh,
sorry.
no filter. Oh, that's much better than no future.
Yeah.
No filter. Yeah, I think I have some filter, but I do. I don't. I feel like it's probably a good. It's a good thing for me. It's probably quite correct.
Yeah.
I mean, it means money in Australia, and I don't have any money, so it's more correct than the English version.
It's funny. We only just found out though, didn't we? Like,
Yeah, is
like
this a
3
new-
days ago.
Is this a
Okay,
new
oh.
slang?
No. It's new slang. Yeah, new-ish.
Right.
Okay.
No, yeah.
Yeah, it's never. No one's ever told us this before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Double entendre, as we say.
Yes.
Yeah. So, 2 years ago, nearly exactly 2 years ago, because it was released in April, if I remember.
Mm-hmm.
So This Is Love was released. Is there a parallel between the way the record grows in you by touring, by hearing it again and again, and the way its main theme does? You know, about heartbreak, relationship.
Well, I wrote So This Is Love during lockdowns, so we weren't touring. And so there is a parallel because I guess because we couldn't tour. We had very limited opportunities to play shows.
Sure.
And so when I wrote it, I was going through not just my marriage breaking down, but also, assessing, trying to, the fear of what would happen in a post-lockdown world with musicians, whether we had no idea when we'd be able to travel again, and when we'd be able to have shows. And so, yes, there's a parallel because, as you can imagine, that was pretty depressing. So the songs are written around both those themes.
Mm-hmm. And how does the record in itself grows in you?
It's kind of part. I know, like, it came from a very sad place for you,
Yeah,
but
sure.
being able to play it live after that lockdown history, it's actually quite joyous. For
It
the
is,
band.
yeah.
Like, there's a lot of love
Okay.
and emotion in the record, and
Yeah.
being able to travel around the world and play to rooms full of people is it's quite a joyful experience, I think, for you as well as the band.
Yeah. I mean, people say it's you like to use the word cathartic,
Yeah.
and it is cathartic. And it's like it's a really there's like you make this thing out of your sadness and the hard times that you're having, and then you make connections with people all over the world through it, and it becomes this whole other beautiful blossoming thing. And then also on top of that, you get to travel with your best friends, your chosen family around the world, and it becomes this whole other thing. So it's, for me, there's not actually not a lot of sadness in the songs. There's just a lot of beauty for me.
Cool. Okay. Yeah. Therapeutic.
Therapeutic, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
because these songs sound like more personal than ever on this record, in my opinion. And do you expect the band to react in a certain way when you bring them such a matter? You know, like how Nick will react, how Kat will react.
I guess I don't know how they'll react. But it was interesting taking the songs to them and seeing their reactions because they care about me.
Yeah.
And when you sing songs like the songs on an album, you know, your friends can see that obviously you've been having a hard time. So, but I don't try to predict how they react. And I think that all the albums have been very personal to me, but the difference with So This Is Love is that I actually did a lot of self-discovering and worked on my own emotions and understanding myself better. And so the songs may feel more personal, but I think that they don't necessarily feel more personal for me. They're just better articulated.
Okay. The last drinks. They are a last drink before what exactly?
Before the next one.
Before the next last drink, yeah.
Yeah, definitely not going home, I guess.
No, we're terrible at going home. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we have been out past all of the bar times in every city we've been in this whole tour.
Every day I wake up and I think, today I'm not going to drink anything.
Yeah,
Okay.
just going to take it easy. Just going to take it easy and go to bed after the show.
You're like, ooh,
Yeah.
the wine in this region's nice. Let's
Yeah.
try this, you know.
When we were in Rennes yesterday, and they were all laughing because they said we were at Lubu, and the tradition there is you have a Ricard with the owner before the show.
Okay.
And we were like, oh, we were drinking Ricard at midnight last night. And they were like, you know, it's an afternoon drink. It's not for midnight. But, yeah. So, yes, it's the last drink before you find the next last drink.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Okay. You seem to work like in a very family vibe, because you have multiple hats. You play bass, but you cannot take care of the band in a hall.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Now, who's here tonight? Record is a sound engineer on your albums too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like everyone, you know, is participating at some level, and it's like you're a moving family on a caravan or something.
It is. Yeah, we're
like that.
quite a family. It's you know, even back at home at Christmas, we have a big last drinks barbecue, and ex-members come.
Oh,
you know, we're still all friends. Like it's just it's a huge kind of community. It's a very strong community. Yeah.
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 And that's why we do it, because we just enjoy each other's company. You know.
Yeah,
it's part of it.
I don't think you can play music the way that we play music without that. Like, we don't really like to rehearse. We just really enjoy. We really enjoy playing music together, but we also really enjoy each other's company. Like, we had a couple of days off, and we just got an Airbnb, and when that happens, you know, we are like this little traveling caravan, and when we get to the shows, everybody does their jobs, but then also when we get to the days off, Joe will take on cooking, or Joe and Renee and Anna now are taking on cooking, and then others will clean and others will do other parts, and it's just we all fall into this little rhythm everywhere we go, just like a little traveling family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at the song. Sorry, Push, which is really stormy and like quite intense and blasting full force at some time. Was pushing people away a necessary process at a given time in order to make that record?
No, the song's written in a response to myself pushing people away and not wanting to do that.
Okay.
Because it's easier sometimes to push your friends away than deal with what's going on for yourself. But that song was basically me recognizing that what I was doing was pushing people away. And I know that when I have friends who are having hard times, they try and push you away. And you're like, why are you doing this? And then when you feel yourself doing it, you're like, why am I doing it? You know? And so it's written from that point of view. And like when I wrote that song, if you see the film clip for it, I wrote it in that apartment. That's my house. That's my apartment, my tiny apartment.
Okay.
And
Nice kitchen.
yeah, thank you. Ed's not always in there playing guitar. But I wrote it at a time when all I wanted to do was play music with my friends, and I was trapped in this tiny space, and I was pushing people away, and so so we put the film clip in that same tiny space, just to make it feel that so you could feel that claustrophobia, you know, like that that feeling of being trapped. But
Full circle.
full circle, yeah.
Is the album's name kind of a throwback to I'm in Love, the song like 12 years prior on the Hypnotizer?
Yeah.
Or not?
Not intentionally, but the songs are written about the same person.
Okay.
So yes, but not intentionally. So This Is Love for me was, you know, like I'm in love. And to be fair, Nick wrote the line "I'm in love," so. So This Is Love. It's like a reflection. For me, it's a reflection on what love is, and you know, the love isn't always like a forever love, and love isn't always that. It takes so many shapes and forms, and so This Is Love, I felt like fit all the songs on the album, because they all come from places where love was present or not, or there was different sorts of loves involved in that, and so. It felt like it was definitely the right, you know, like the line was perfect for the song, but the line also worked very well as an umbrella for all of the songs.
Okay, and a last one, because I'm amazed at how, of all places, did you end up in Verdelot, en Seine-et-Marne, to finish that record? You remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, how?
Well, we got a little Airbnb. We had some we had done 2 big recording sessions
In Melbourne.
In Melbourne,
Yeah, okay.
and we intentionally left the keys out of the recording session because Rashan had something on the second recording session, and then we thought if we've got some downtime while we're in Europe, we'll find an Airbnb, and of course the keys you can record straight into you don't have to make a big sound, so you can record them straight in, and we were all going to be there, including Now. So we got an Airbnb and we let him know beforehand. We're like, hey, is it okay if we record in your place? And he was like, he was very happy. He was stoked. Yeah, he was like,
we did some guitars. Like we had
we did guitars in there,
and lots of tambourine and percussion.
Yeah.
Like we made a racket.
We did.
We were noisy.
We were a little bit noisy.
Yeah. And it was beautiful. It was a beautiful place.
Yeah, it was
a nice
awesome.
town.
How's the scenery? Yeah, because
It's gorgeous.
It was great, and nobody spoke English. And and if the shop next door said, "Oh, there was some Australians here 9 years ago." Like, okay, first Australians here in 9 years. So, but yeah, it was really lovely. It was a really lovely time, actually.
It was a nice way to finish the record.
Yeah, it was really lovely. So yeah, we just sort of. We weren't looking for anything other than an Airbnb that would suit us to be able to set up like that, and also someone who was okay with us doing that. So we weren't going to disrupt any neighbours or anything. And so that's how we ended up there.
Okay, wow. You know that Disneyland Paris is like half an hour driving from that place.
Really?
Yeah.
If we had known that, the record wouldn't have got finished.
No, we could
We would have just
we
been
could
in
have all
Disneyland.
been at Disneyland Paris instead of making an album. Wow. No, I honestly, it's probably bad of me to say, but I actually don't even know where it is.
Yeah.
I'd have to look it up.
Yeah, yeah.
Because, you know, we have a driver and we just go to the places. And like, I actually book a lot of the accommodation. It's a very in-house system for all of us. But I remember when I booked it because it was between two shows, you know. So, yeah, I guess now I know where it is. 30 minutes south of Disneyland Paris.
I will not know. I just went once and then I was on acid, so I
How
couldn't
was
tell
that?
you.
You don't even know where Disneyland Paris is.
Yeah. Did you actually go, or were you just in your bedroom?
I went somewhere. But
Oh, amazing.
thank you for your kindness. Thank you for your time.
Oh, no
Both
problem.
of you.
Thank you.
Have a nice show.
Thank
and
you.
See you on stage.
Excellent. Thank you very
Thank you.
much. Cheers.
Radio Lomax.